all roads lead home. All roads lead home.
We're in the great Steel City of Pittsburgh to watch the high-flying Stanley Cup winning Penguins. Greetings, everyone. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro will be seen and heard in just a moment. And right now, I'm Mike Emmerich, about to pose the question. You were on good teams. You were on not-so-good teams. Tonight, we get to see one of the not-so-good teams. What's it like?
It's tough. I mean, it really tests your love of the game. It tests your passion for the game. But for me, you look at the standings, you know there are a lot of teams above you, Doc, but I always thought about let's try to go out there, not necessarily win the game. You want that, but let's win the first period. Let's see what happens after the first 20 minutes of the game and then go from there. So I think small steps is such an important approach when you're a struggling team.
The Panthers have the right game plan, Doc. They might not have the best talent, they might not have the top goaltenders, but they certainly are trying to play the right way, and eventually they will work themselves out from the bottom of the standings.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Murray's the netminder of the evening. He is the type of goalie that sees the puck very well, hoping to see and stop most of the shots he sees tonight and land the W for the Penguins. One shutout for him this season, the game just beginning here, so let's see how it goes. You gotta have faith, and the coaches have placed it in him. It was not just a loss last time, it was a decisive one. So let's see. As we begin, Jonathan Huberdeau is a guy to watch for, highly skilled, quick, and clever. The Penguins get possession, and we are underway. Cut that pass in his own end. Wonderful block. Turned away with the stick. And he dumps it in. Snapping a pass to Rust. A shot. Terrific save. And he steps across the line. On a free puck now. Pittsburgh's in possession as they travel in the defensive zone. Crosses that line. Good work there in goal. Gives it to the point. Hammers one. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. The Panthers are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
The Penguins will send out their power play unit for the first time.
I loved going on the power play early in a game. You get to handle the puck, you get to make some plays, really get you into the game.
Made the save. He hangs on and gets the whistle. A little over 4 minutes have been skated so far. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. The Panthers shoot it back out. Got some time to check the clock and prepare to defend again. Pitching it to Holla. Directing that one to Rust. Gets it out.
The power play is supposed, at the very least, to give you some momentum. That hasn't been the case. They've spent most of this first part of the power play going up and down the ice.
On the outside, a shot. Clears the zone. The Panthers have this game even by killing off the penalty. Heads on to the corner. Makes that play deep. Oh, broke it up. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. The goalie gets to the bench. Still, there's time on this delayed call. Wonderful save on the redirect. The Panthers are boxed on a tripping minor.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
Pittsburgh's power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Lets it go. Outstanding save with a glove.
3 seconds.
Nice face-off win. Thinking attack here. Shot on. Oh, he got it. You couldn't have chosen a better guy for that shot, or apparently a better guy to stop it. Setting it up. And he gets it back. Pass block. Puck collected. Try to clear the puck. That puck's into the bench, and we'll have another faceoff.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go. The Panthers were telling us this morning that they feel they're on the cusp of breaking out of this poor game stretch that they've had. They've turned the puck over, they've given up offensive chances, and they've just not generated enough, Doc. We'll see if they can play in the offensive zone a lot more tonight.
A shot. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. That was a great play and goal.
Now that's a solid save. Florida's getting some great goaltending early in this game. It doesn't get any bigger or better than this. What a big-time save. See if this will spark their offense.
The Penguins are looking across the ice in warm-up as I'm standing there watching it, and they're thinking, we're better than those guys. They can't win either. Each team is going to think that they have the upper hand in this contest, the two teams that have really stumbled badly in their last 10.
Pitching this one to Kessel. Wonderful stop. Scooped up. Great glove save. Florida's along the wing at center ice. Doesn't get the shot off. Trying to go to Dumoulin. Is able to move on in. Stick used like a magic wand by Yanville. A howitzer. Save. A great wrist shot.
The Penguins are really skating.
Possession in the zone. Recollected. A solo rush. What a save made all alone. That puck was obstructed by a screen. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
Luongo's able to make a relatively easy glove save because he's in the perfect spot. Barkov's done an excellent job over the last couple of games defensively. Where he stands out the most is his ability to get into the shooting lanes and block shots.
Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Florida's been stuck offensively for quite some time now. One of the reasons is he has not been able to put anything on the board. Usually when a player of his ilk hasn't scored a goal, he's been able to create something with a pass. Nothing has happened for him. He hasn't had a point in a long time.
Somebody straight across. Puck has to be first. Offside. Over 6 minutes remaining in the first. Still knotted at zeros. Florida's won that faceoff. They have it. And he steps across the line. Carries it to the corner. Got it at the point. And the puck exits the zone, breaking up the play. It's dumped in. Loose puck did not go very well there. And freezes play for the whistle. The Penguins win it. Close in play. He scores.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
The Penguins have gotten the first goal of the game late in this period. Will there be more? And the faceoff's won. Laid on to Rust. And he dumps it in.
Time of the goal.
To Bertrano.
3 minutes, 11 seconds.
With a shot. Propelled to Bertrano. Fires. That's a marvelous save.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Moving it to Gensel. Puts one on. And a save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
There's not many saves easier than this for the goaltender. He gets his blocker on it. He's in good position, and he deflects this away.
From the faceoff, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing. Steps across that line. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. On to Barkov. Shoots one. They score! And they've tied the game up.
Well, I guess this game's not going to spread out. That goal ties it. The teams are so evenly matched.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Has that one measured in his own end. Shoots one. Wonderful save. First period done. 2 goals scored. 1 aside.
Fans, a portion of tonight's proceeds will fund a children's playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. Let's learn more.
The Panthers have the momentum, if there is any in this game, because of this game-tying goal. We'll be right back. Second period is underway, and we are even in this contest. It's dumped in. Puck is thrown to Barkov. Great cut. A shot that went way off the mark.
As the shooter was about to let it go, the puck just went on edge a second. That's why the puck missed the net badly.
A shot. Score! That's 2 unanswered goals.
Been a number of close chances here at either end as this continued tie game strung out. Now they've got the lead. We'll see where it takes us now.
The Panthers have broken the tie, and we're still in the second period. Much uncertainty about which way this game's going to go.
Panthers' goal is 10th of the season.
Pittsburgh's prevailed again on the face-off of the neutral zone.
Assisted by number 63, Evgeny Daninov.
Taken over again.
11.
Looking to Barkov.
Huberdeau, time of the goal, 1 minute.
And in flight over the line. Took it up the boards and holds. Takes that pass from the other point. Got his stick on a changing shot. Over 3 minutes have transpired here in the second. Florida's done very well to break this tie. Let's see what happens next. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Save there. Solid, clean win. Letang's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Passing one off now to Crosby. Chip to Rust. Save! It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Up-point hammer shot. Great save. The boards are there to be used, and he does it with that pass.
Sometimes the best play is right in front of the net. He took a quick look, read the seam, and then bounced it off the boards to his partner so they could get out of the zone much more safely.
Wonderful stop. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. The Panthers get 2 minutes, and the call is boarding.
This was a dangerous hit here, Doc. No chance for the player to protect himself. Plenty of good looks on the power play. They got to stay with the same game plan.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
And ripped to Dumoulin. Shoots one. Scooped up by Yandel. Good job of clearing. The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Pass attempt to Gensel. Takes that pass up the boards. What a ripper! Missed the net.
Gets all of it there, Doc, but he's got to straighten that thing out for it to count.
Score! That's how a power play should work.
What an opportunity to down a goal. They get a power play. You cannot let this slide by. They take advantage and cash in with the power play marker.
Pittsburgh's got possession from the faceoff.
By number 4.
Gains the zone. Turned on net. Acrobatic stop. Puck's loose. Mishandled.
Time of the goal. 7 minutes, 30
Slid
seconds.
to Huberdeau. Fires. Got his pad on that one. They get it out, and that is a relief to the coach and the players. The Panthers are skating it up at neutral ice. Looking to get it out. That's a failed clear. Gathered up again by Huberdeau. Blocked. He's got it in those pads, and a whistle.
Florida's fans sitting behind their net got up and showed their respect by bowing to him after that huge save.
We have passed halfway through the second. So far, 4 goals equally divided. Puck drop, face-off one, and the winger stepped right in. Laid on to Alexiak. It's out of the zone. And now it's directed to Ekblad. Snapping a pass to Hoffman. Drives that pass on. Great work with the stick by Johnson. Looking to headman or do anything to get it out of the defensive zone. Cuts off the passing lane in the defensive zone. Pitching it to Hornquist. Solid work there by Pizik. Somehow this one's going to come free. Waits from the corner. Gets that one on a cross. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won.
Murray's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save, and he makes it look really easy.
Pittsburgh's got another win. Lets it go. Wonderful save. Florida's carrying on in the defensive zone. Knifes his way near the boards in center ice. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Reads the play and keeps it. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Save. Holds on and gets that whistle.
Luongo's athleticism in net was really put to test on that last quality opportunity. I still have no idea how he stopped that, Doc.
The Panthers win that faceoff. Very important steal for him. Takes it from the boards and looks on. Fires and a save. He works it along with a pass off the boards.
That's somebody that's been around. He took a quick look up the middle of the ice, nothing there, so he banks it off the boards to his partner, and out of the zone they go.
Cut off that pass at center ice. And he dumps it in. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. A slot wrister. Save there. Directing that one to Kessel. In with it now. Lets it go. That move not too slick there. He's got it.
1 minute left in the second period.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. A shot. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
That was a tougher stop than it looked.
Puck grab. They've got it ready. Good job done with the stick. Way to break up that play. 2 periods are in the books here, and so 1 more to go, and maybe overtime, but it's been an entertaining first 2. Through 2 periods, an enormous number of shots on goal. It reads 21 for the Penguins and 18 for Florida. Pittsburgh's goal, this goal, got this game tied again. What will happen next? We'll see when we return right after this.
Claim your prize. And thank you for supporting minor league hockey in your community.
Underway in the third period. We are, as we started, tied. That one's flopped in. Propelled to Huberdeau. Pitching this one to Pizik. Oh, and the puck winds up back at center ice. Man, good intercept. Moved along and in. Tries to get it on net. Crossbar. Florida's carrying on up the wing. Takes that pass. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Gets it in a good place. And he gains the zone. And this is Aaron Ekblad. Broke in at 18. Leads that charge into the zone. Laid up that right side to Rust. Receives that pass from the other side. Loose puck knocked away by McGinn. Gives it over to the point. Just inside the line. Great save. Skates out with it. Elects not to shoot. Rockets it. Wonderful stop. Collect it now. Gains that offensive line. Fine move to get by. Nice work by Hoffman. A shot. Waffle boarded. Save with the pad. Magnificent save. Steals it in the attacking zone. And he picks it up. Trying to go to Brassard. Lets it go. Save. Score!
Man, they're excited here. They've broken the tie. They've got the lead. But now you have to concentrate and get right back down to work.
The Penguins have scored an important goal. They now lead by 1. There's still time left, but the advantage so far has been with them in time of possession.
Penguins goal is 10th of the
To Brassard.
Brassard's looking to get another one. He had the last one in this game.
Save.
46. Zach Aston Reed.
Florida's gliding along through the neutral zone.
Mata, time of the goal, 9 minutes, 5 seconds.
And the pickup. Moving it to Cullen. He gains the zone. Good place to shoot from. They keep working hard on the boards. Great defensive poke. Shoots it on. And a save. Little pass that can start some progress ahead. The big pillows came in handy. Florida's in their own end and has possession. Good shooting place. And a save. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Walking a thin line near the border there. Save there. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. The Penguins skated up on the side. This one goes diagonally into the zone. Shot. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Shoots. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
It's almost like these teams are mirror images of each other. There's no room on the ice. Nobody has been able to spread out the play and generate a whole ton of scoring chances.
That one is pointed to him. Puck is thrown to Mulligan. Florida's continuing to probe up the wing. And he's held out. Fantastic poke check. Handed away with authority. The Penguins will be loading up all the equipment for a long road trip. It is never simple when it hits this part of the season and the schedule, and they're about to go through it. Puck drop, tie up, and help from the winger. And he dumps it in.
The Penguins realize they have to get this puck in deep.
On to Trocheck. Big time move. Turned away with the stick. Less than a minute to go. Good luck to us all. Gets that pass in the corner. Fires. Outstanding save. Just got his glove on it. Looks to make a play. Florida's pulling their goalie for the extra man. Tries to clear. Wonderful work done near the blue line. Chip to Ekblad. Terrific determination by Pizzic. Takes that pass in the corner. The Penguins have it in the defensive zone. Net empty. He scores!
There's no doubt who'll win this game tonight after that empty netter.
I'll probably put a bow on this one, Edzo. That'll be it.
The Panthers control from the neutral zone.
By number 81.
And they've got it again.
By number 4, Justin.
Looking for Vetrano.
Time of the goal.
Puck heads to the neutral zone. The attackers, of course, follow. Goalie is gone. Extra man coming on. The game is over. The Penguins have ended a long losing streak. It was a close one, but in the end, the streak is broken. Congratulations to them. So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all.